Hey, Dave here, and welcome back to stage 4 of our project car known as Project Grabber Boost. If you've been following along up to this point, you know that our goal was to create a 3-valve that could hopefully take down our 14 Coyote powered GT at the track and be a well-rounded street machine. It's now to that point where we're going to show Justin and his team what our 4.6 can do under pressure, so to speak. Before we do that, let's recap the supporting mods that we did in stage 3. In stage 3, we made sure our 3-valve was ready to move all the extra air when it came time to crank up the boost in stage 4. For starters, we replaced the restrictive cast iron factory headers and mid-pipe with a quality set of long tubes from Cook's, along with their matching off-road X-pipe. To help us get the power to the ground, we installed Exity's Mach 500 stage 3 clutch and a lightweight aluminum racing flywheel. And we straightened the drivetrain using Driveshaft Shop's lightweight aluminum one-piece driveshaft. Finally, we topped our 5-speed trans off with the Hurst Billet Competition Plus shifter, which should eliminate any possibility of a misshift when we line up at the track against the 14. All right, we know you guys have been dying to see what we have done, so let's show you. We went with the Vortech V3 SI trim blower to give our project car the boost it needs to, well, live up to its name. The V3, it's an internally lubricated centrifugal supercharger. It's a real good blower for the street or the strip. Should give us about 8 to 10 PSI and produce some real good horsepower numbers for us to compete against and run with the 14 GT. Of course, when you're doing something like this, you can't expect to just slap the blower on and go. There's a few necessary changes you have to make to the motor to help it accept the extra air you're forcing into it.
So for starters, you got to take a look at the factory mass airflow sensor. It's just not going to be able to keep up. So we want to keep things simple. We want the plug-and-play unit from Diablosport called the MAFia. It's a piggyback unit, goes in line with your factory math, but it's going to allow it to handle all the forced air from the supercharger without spiking the unit.
But maybe the most important part when adding forced induction, other than making sure you have a good tune, is making sure you have enough fuel to meet the demands of the new setup. So, in order to meet our added fuel needs, we recruited 2 parts from Ford Racing. We installed Ford Racing's high-performance dual-fuel pump kit and paired that with Ford Racing's 39-pound injectors. In order to avoid detonation, we also installed a colder range set of spark plugs.
Well, that should do it. In fact, that does do it for our project car here. Before we head down to the track, why don't we get the car over to the dyno one more time, get one more set of numbers, and see what we made. At the end of stage 3, Grabber Boost put down 301 horsepower and 316 foot-pounds of torque. Well, here at the end of stage 4, we just blew that away, putting down an incredible 463 horsepower and 425 foot-pounds of torque. That gives us a peak horsepower gain of 153 and curve gains of 172 horsepower and 147 foot-pounds of torque. The car looks great, it sounds great, the horsepower numbers are amazing, and I think we all agree we got a real fighting chance against the 14 GT. All right, ready for the track?
Let's do it.
Let's hit it.
Shake and bake.
Well, we're back here at the track for the final showdown. As you can see, Justin and I brought both teams, Project Grabber Boost and Project Coyote. It's gonna be a great day for racing.
That's right, man. It's best of 3 showdown. We've had a long road with these cars. We've spent a lot of time building them up, but I think the end results have been great. You're making over 400 horsepower, about 10 pounds of boost. We're making over 400 all motor. So, you know, all motor versus boost, again, similar power. I think we should have one heck of a race on our hands.
I can't wait. It's a best of 3 showdown, correct?
Best of 3, yes, sir.
That's the plan. So, hey, are you guys excited?
Oh, yeah.
Quite excited.
All right, let's get it on. Yes, sir.
Who do you think is going to come out here?
We're going to tear them up, man, honestly.
I don't know. If they're under pressure, I think we got the motor for it. Time will tell.
We're going to be the victor.
I'm worried about the 60-foot and hooking.
That's always a concern. It's a Mustang. You got the hook, you're gonna win. That was a heck of a good run.
Yeah, I mean, it was all launch on the 14.
We're gonna hope for a little more tire smoke, get these burnouts rocking, see if we can't get the tire to hook more, because this could be an even closer shootout, but great run.
like the access to it. Well, as you can see, we had our first real issue down here at the track. It's a little sad, a little scary, but luckily we kept it off the wall. We actually broke an axle or something like that coming out of the 8th mile and cut a tire. Not too pretty, but either way, we did manage a best of 11.9 on our first run. You guys got a 12.3 in the books.
12.3, yep.
So I think what we're gonna do, just to keep it fair, we're gonna let the 06 run one more time.
Excellent.
Think if you guys can maybe take down that 11.9.
I mean, it's our goal. Certainly, we've got the power, so let's try it. Let's get us off the track.
Yeah,
Let's go try
get
it.
things cleaned up and patched up, and we'll see what we do.
Well, it's looking like we got some work to do.
okay.
We
What
got
was the
more.
number we had to beat?
11.9.
Wait, 11.9? Oh, wait.
Oh, that's 11.
Oh, that's 11.
69. It's all right. It's all right. It's okay. Get the camera out of my face.
You want us to on your shirt. You know, grab or boost, you know? Just let me know.
All right, thank you. Well, what a day of racing, right? I mean, we had a car almost hit the wall, we broke, but we had a couple 11-second passes. Yep. As hard as it is for me to say, congrats on your win, guys. You definitely earned it, all right, man?
Yes, thank you. Congrats to everybody behind me. It was a really great just getting out here at Project Grabber Boost, going against Project Coyote. We had a 13.5 last time I was here, and we dropped it all the way down to an 11.6. So
11 more. There's more in there.
there might be, but
It
you
was
guys
commendable.
had a good run too.
We had a great run. We had 11.9 down from a 12.5 last time. On our first run, still think the car has more in it personally,
Sure you do.
but that's not the case. We broke, we lost fair and square, so we admit that, but we are going to fix this beast. We're going to come back and show you what it can really do.
Good. Well, hey, it's honestly, it was great watching and being a part of this. So thank you for watching the videos here at AmericanMuscle.com. Justin, again, congrats to you guys for being down here. Give it your A-game effort.
Yeah, right. Tell me about it. Well, hey, if you guys want to watch more Project Car vids, just click on the link below to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Good job. And hey, thanks for watching all of our videos here at AmericanMuscle.com.
Thank you.